Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Gareth Bale, hero for his club, for his country, almost single-handedly snatched European glory from the grasp of your former club, Jim.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me about that, but he did produce a genuine moment of absolute magic. There was nothing anyone could have done about that. His first goal that night has to be amongst the most memorable.
He's one-on-one, and the shot! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Zanetti gets a foot in here. Takes a shot! It's hit the upright. Cleared without complication.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rummenigge providing an outlet on that. Chance for a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bale, very much a man of this moment. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nakata. Bale. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Wriggles his way through. 15 minutes till half-time. Opts for safety. Zanetti. And it's Van Dijk. Rijkaard. Vieira. Tries to pass it through. Van Dijk goes back to front.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Floated through. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Could be danger here. He's just the goalkeeper to beat. So what can they make of this? Now that's well seen too. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Quick reminder today, please
Barcelona.
have your tickets at hand as it's time
It's a
to
dressing
announce
room
today's
that
winning lottery
needs
numbers.
rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to. Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Here's... Oh, shooting chance! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored.
Gets his head on it! Fernandez is flagged offside. Cannavaro, and he's been shifted off it. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And this is Bale. Now he's off and running. And it's made its way to him.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Foot in. Zanetti. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, super find. Rummenigge gets into a good position. Serginho gets a good foot in there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Knocks it into space. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Great vision. Totti.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's managed to gift it back. Ibrahimovic. Vieira goes sliding in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rummenigge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the keeper's given it away. He's having a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Estrella de Amadora really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the pass is intercepted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Del Piero picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
We all know what Xavi's game is about, Peter, but that doesn't help when it comes to trying to stop him.
Extraordinary, really, because he's never had to rely on pace or on strength.
No, his game is all about finding and exploiting space and knowing the landscape around him, and he's just brilliant at creating goals and scoring them.
Yeah, he just seems to have all the time in the world on the ball. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, easy pickings there. Rummenigge. And Fernandes. And it's been played through. Face to face. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Schneider. Lovely feet. Xavi. Big chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that really is so impressive. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Cruyff. Gerrard. And here's Raul. Oh, good spread. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raul! And he hits the net. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on?
Daddy Olmo! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's gone looking for safety. Gerrard. Great vision.
Raul really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the shot! And it's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful count.
And the first half is done. Barcelona are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Kindly make his way to the information centre.
The second half then, just getting going. Donatoni, no outsmarting him this time. And it's Olmo. That is a great pick out. Tries a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for...
And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Baresi attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good alertness.
Estrella de Amadora really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Donatoni. Well, that has not gone well. Dani Olmo. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Donatoni. And it's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get it through? Oh, played right into his... Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been... And he shoots! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 18, Royce.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Now it's Cruyff.
Number 22, O'Shea. Number 16, Berman. Number 21, Shevchenko. Number 9,
He's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Raul. Fernandez. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Showing good feet. Threads one in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Cruyff.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. He's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
Well,
So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Longevity, loyalty, leadership, just a few of the words that spring to mind when you're watching the eternal Francesco Totti.
Yeah, he is truly unique, Peter. Easily one of Italy's greatest players, and some consider him to be the greatest of the lot.
And what sets him apart?
Consistency, and the way he has no real weaknesses in his game. Such great all-round ability. He really does excel all round.
And we have our very first corner. Van Dijk is there and he can get that clear. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rummenigge! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Rummenigge demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. This looks promising. And the finish! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Shot at goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Totti. Donatoni. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's Totti! And he cuts out the supply. Donatoni finding their passes. Cruyff gets into a good position. What a throw in. It's Forlan. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Totti. Oh, good take in a good area. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona really could have done without this. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish. Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up.
Totti!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And back to the keeper they go. Vieira. Mateus. And it's Del Piero. And this is Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. And this is Forlan, looking for the
There
run.
will be 3 minutes
It's played through for him.
time.
Great chance! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
2 goals. And the half-time whistle goes.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
By the entrance gates. Thank
Well,
you
that
very
has
much
been
for your
a
cooperation.
goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the action is back on the way. That is good strength.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Vieira. Number 22, Xavi.
Oh, what has happened here? It's
It's
Ibrahimovic!
coming on the field.
Totti
Number
always looking for that
19,
half a
Modric.
chance.
Number
Modric
18,
wins the duel this time.
number
Oh, well
1,
played, well played. Del Piero. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Dinks one through. That has been cut short. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Donatoni. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's neat. And now they can clear their lines. And that's been won straight back. Modric. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. There could be trouble here. Goes for the shot! There's the delivery. Terrific header! Relentless! Just relentless! So now the difference is 3. Schneider. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Baresi. That's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through. Rummenigge! Schneider. Now it's Totti. Howson cuts out the pass. And it's Rijkaard. Great defending, strong and determined. Good chance here! Corner given.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Totti. Now, can they get him away? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played into the middle. Courtois claims it. Safe hands. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rummenigge. Modric. Donadoni. Totti. That is a great pick out. Howson makes the interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Estrella de Amadora clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's a key interception. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Rummenigge picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they said.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, that's fabulous. Vieira! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 8 minutes is number 5, Vieira. Substitution on the field, number 70, Peruzzi.
Well, I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game. I doubt very much that this was in the script. He is through here! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's Dembele. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Aimed beyond the defence. Gerrard cuts it out. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Irwin. And it's Cruyff. Rummenigge is someone with real dynamite in his boots. A probing pass. Pepe calmly anticipates. Oh, it's Dembele. Into the channel. It's a promising position. He's got away. It's in! Nice bit of trickery. Cruyff. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And that could set him on his way. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Estrella de Amadora.
Oh, looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cope.
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Schneider. That's a sharp pass. Marquez does well to get it back. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Xavi. Driving forward. Now it's Schneider. Now that's well seen too. Has a look up and drives it forward.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again. Barcelona, a solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has found the way through. Takes a shot! And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's played it in. Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia! And they are cavorting. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
This is good pressing, they're not short on. He's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Looking for the run. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Schneider. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. It's Dembele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Great football, shot and save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And we have our very first corner. We've got a throw in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's shifting through the gears here. Schneider. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard takes control of it and he's on the move. And that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Oh, that's a waste.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Baresi, too strong for his opponent there. And they're back on the ball again, played into space. That's beautifully weighted. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Dembele. Oh no, what has happened here? Dembele! Now that was quite some save. This is their second corner of the game. Good chance here! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, it's a great ball. And the shot! It's a goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So is this the start of a comeback? Neymar has got himself a free kick. Marquez has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red. Oh, what a mistake! It's Mbappe! Sticks it away! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he was. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter They have the win, and that's what they needed. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Please join
Well,
me
the
in
early
wishing
goal
all
certainly
the
helped
best to
settle
members of
everything
our
down,
fan
and from
club
there you felt
celebrating
this
their
was
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening, the
today's
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Well, we've been given a lineup which suggests a 3-6-1 formation. Jim?
Well, I can only suppose that the plan is to play on the counter-attack, Peter, to lure the opposition up the field and look...
Real chance! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and
Good chance here! Off the post! Oh, good read.
he read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Stojkovic. Dani Olmo. Fernandez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
First quarter of an hour gone. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Howson calmly anticipates. Zanetti.
Estrella de Amadora.
Oh, looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence.
Header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Dani Olmo gathers from the goal kick. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Pretty robust defending.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Searching pass he's played there. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? Fernandez. Good take, and is he in? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Fernandez, he's shifting through the gears here. He's having a shot! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Totti. Stojkovic plays the game a step ahead. And the finish! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that has added up. Oh, what a mistake! And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And that's the second half started. Oh, that's well spotted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Zanetti. Irwin gets over and intercepts. Now he's got space here. Well read, nice interception. Chiellini. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Great vision. He might be in here! And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's really well cleared. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Xavi. And it's Zanetti. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pepe. Oh, can he get onto this? Dani Olmo. Irwin. And here's Dani Olmo. Aimed beyond the defence. Cross from Irwin.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
That's a little off target. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Cruyff.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that is a little undercooked. Well, that has not gone well. Stojkovic could try cutting inside here. And he's taking no chances there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Cruyff plays it short. Oh, sweet feet.
Added time.
Cross to the back post. Oh, what a... Against the crossbar. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Cruyff! It's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And we're done. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Rummenigge claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come, although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
He is through here! And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked out the run. And that's a good ball. Tries a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Messi, aimed beyond the defence. Dembele is flagged offside. Chiellini, that's a throw. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gerrard. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? And it's Fernandes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. That's a good run down the left. Bale has it out wide and in space. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Short changes him with that pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's hit the upright. Danger averted for now. Well, that has not gone well. Rummenigge. Real chance here. It is a corner. That has been knocked clear. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts.
Paris Saint-Germain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And it's Messi. Ferry. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's tidy. Oh, look at the space here. Dembele's delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Schneider. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Paris Saint-Germain, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the action is back on the way. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a one-goal lead. Ambitious ball here. De Gea breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Knocks it into space. Cruyff.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, super ball! There's the shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Paris Saint-Germain just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. No, he's just misjudged that one. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Another throw-in. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Dembele. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's Ibrahimovic! Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's their second corner of the game. Vardiol attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now that looks a decent ball. Inter Milan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's found the way through. That's a throw.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 18, Fernandez. Number 13, Donadoni. Number 11, Karl-Heinz.
Now then, the
Rummenigge.
ball's come loose.
Number
No, he's not getting his way this time.
Messi.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Number 7, Francesco Totti.
He's picked his way through.
21, Del Piero. Number 27.
Decent chance!
Substitutions
And he can clear it away. And he's managed to get free.
Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Totti. And we're done. Paris Saint-Germain have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Dembele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
The area around the stadium is strictly forbidden.
Your reflections then,
Please use
Jim.
Parking provided by the club or any other paid
And with that,
parking
it's time for me to
facilities in-
thank... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
Rummenigge does really well there. He is strong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Xabi Alonso kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. He's found a way through. Rummenigge! Oh, it's in! And that might well be that! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now he's got space here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Del Piero with a real chance here.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
Great reaction! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Has a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Costa Curta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And he can clear it away. Shot at goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rummenigge. Bale. It's Bale! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their 3rd corner. And that has been cleared. Now the ball's gone astray. It's a good run down the right. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shapes to shoot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Now it's Del Piero. And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Decent progress down the left. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Donatoni. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's in! Zanetti. Xavi Alonso. Del Piero. He's going for goal! Corner number 4 coming up here. Xavi Alonso with the short one. Real chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Di Lorenzo. Rijkaard. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. He's tried one! Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Dembele. And this is Berbatov. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? They've done it! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
After 51 minutes is number 7, Neymar. Neymar.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Del Piero is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Not the most accurate pass. Di Lorenzo plays it all the way forward. That is good alertness.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Gerrard tries to play it through, and there's green grass ahead of him. And Berbatov! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Just about within shooting range. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Barcelona can't breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's having a go! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Rummenigge looking to add to his goal. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that looks a decent ball. Cross goes in there. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage.
Berbatov! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
So, third corner of the game. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, their fourth corner of the game.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Good chance here! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Rummenigge probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
It's a promising position. Van Dijk. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. And he was quick to react. Donadoni takes a shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Del Piero, and Del Piero! Lofted in, and that should get the job done. He is just caressing the ball. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Well, how will we look back on...